that this trend line had been respected by price for a while, but yesterday, after everything that happened, I think Euro USD actually did some 20 pips or 18 to 20 pips for the buy limit. I think USD JPY also did well. US 100 did well with our sell. Yeah, but I noticed that at the end of the day, if you see it here, as we see on 4 hours, dollar index was able to break structure. Was able to break structure. So that downtrend, we've had like a pause to that downtrend. You understand? And if you see how the candle closed yesterday, closed somewhat like the kind of candle that's telling you that there is a barrier to further fall in the dollar, right? So what it means is that they've gotten a little bit of strength on the dollar. Although the dollar has hit a verified resistance even on 1 hour here and seems to be retracing against that. And so that is what we have right now. I think that the dollar will likely range between these zones here. We'll have a kind of range between these zones, except if it can break to the upside. But generally, the way it's looking with how the dollar has performed from the whole of from this morning till now, I think that there is strength in the dollar. So riding on that existing protocol, we will continue. Let's start with GBP USD. I looked at Euro USD first, so let's start with GBP USD. Okay, well, for GBP USD, like you see on the daily time frame, because of the strength that the dollar has had, we've seen bearish move. We've seen a fall in GBP USD. Even with the data that came out that was bad for the dollar, we did not get so much move to the upside. So which tells us that there is still a lot of bearish pressure on GBP right now. There's still a lot of bearish pressure. We could actually work with that to take advantage of that, to see how many pips we have from where price is right now to this verified support. We have around 30 pips or thereabout, right? So it feels like from this point here, from this resistance here, price has given us like an inverted hammer and is likely going to continue selling. It's likely going to continue selling. Although what I've also noticed here on this 15 minutes is that we have this low here, we have a higher low here, we have something like this also. So we do not have any decision yet that has been made, but there is strength in the dollar. So I think that it's not wrong to expect a further fall in GBP. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to come in below this particular point here. I'm going to come in here and I'll be looking at a further sell in GBP till this particular verified support, which is around 15 pips. So you could actually do for people who are, well, let's say more courageous, can actually look out for a sell on GBP USD, instant sell, GBP USD, maybe instant sell on GBP USD, and then but the target is around 1.26120. Could also have a sell on GBP USD from 1.26270. You have a sell on GBP USD from 1.26270 to around 1.26120. Okay. That's what I would advise. So there's bearish pressure because of the strength in the dollar. Yes, we saw that the dollar has hit a verified resistance, but there is still strength in the dollar. You understand? It's very possible that during afternoon session it could break that resistance, if care is not taken. So I will look out for a sell from 1.26270 with around 15 pips of profit. Now, if GBP USD somehow the dollar cannot break that resistance and it sells, if GBP USD can close above 1.26620, if GBP USD can close above 1.26620, okay, if GBP USD can close above 1.26620, then I can look out for a further buy. I can look out for a further buy on GBP till around 1.26740, which is around 15 pips also, around 15 pips of buy. Okay, So my preference personally is actually a sell for GBP USD. I think that this is a bearish move for GBP USD. And I can sell from 1.26 to 70 with 15 pips in mind. But if it closes above 1.26, 620, then I should be looking out for a buy to the upside. Okay. But GBP USD, you see how this is 4 hours. You see how on 4 hours it's been giving us consecutive highs and it's broken structure. It's broken structure like this. So that means that whatever adjustment it may be doing will be for it to fall further down. You understand? It has broken structure. And that's why this particular place is looking like a verified resistance safe. You understand? So I still feel strongly for a sell for GBP USD. I still feel strongly for a sell, right? Let's move on from GBP USD. Let's look at Euro USD. Let's look at Euro USD. You will notice that for my Euro USD chart, I had already marked this zone here to show that this is a good zone for me to look out for a buy. Personally, I wanted it to come as low as this point here so that I can take advantage of it, but it did not come that low. It's still currently pushing up against our verified support. Pushing up against our verified support. And what's it doing? It's giving us higher highs, higher lows. It's giving us one, it's just giving us one here for now, right? But like we said, after all this, for Euro USD actually hit a strong support. Okay, hit a strong support, and from that strong support, it even gave us a hammer around that zone. So that's why we have that bullish move. That's why it's looking bullish. But on the daily time frame here, where we have Euro USD, look at daily time frame. On the daily time frame, we saw it yesterday that Euro USD on daily time frame has broken this bearish move. Like it has broken this bearish move where it has been giving us lower lows. On daily time frame, it has broken it to give us set of highs. Right, so it has broken structure. You understand? That's why generally we looked at the fact that from this support zone, even yesterday, look at the fact from that support zone, we should actually look out for a buy. As I yesterday, we looked out for support zone to look out for a buy. I think somewhere around here, which it did and bought the upside. And from this particular place now, it has given us a lower low. That is because of the strength of the dollar, right? Because of the strength of the dollar. So if the dollar strength continues, we might actually see a further sell in Euro USD. So what we just need to do, looking at these two points for buy and for sell. If you look at this 15 minutes, you have one, you have two, and the price is currently making a higher high right now, right? So I feel like a good place for me to sell if the strength of the dollar continues is somewhere here. I could actually sell from 1.08040. I could sell Euro USD from 1.08040, and look out for like 12 to 15 pips of profit. Look out for 12 to 15 pips of profit on Euro USD. So I could sell from there, right? To sell from there. Now, in terms of looking out for a buy for Euro US, like we said, you see how it is doing a bit of climbing up, but even on 30 minutes, I can see that prices, being rejected at this resistance, just like it's doing on GBP USD. So I'm not too sure of a buy right now. Looking at the strength of the dollar, I think that a sell is more a sell is more expected with what Euro USD is doing. A sell is more expected for Euro USD. So if you're looking out for a sell on Euro USD, apart from this sell that I gave, looking out for a sell, say from current market price, scalping a sell and looking out for a sell, you can do that with your stop loss. Stop loss for that could be around 1.08350. Okay, if you're doing an instant sale right now on Euro USD, the stop loss for that could be around 1.08350. But there's bearish pressure on Euro USD due to the current strength of the dollar. Okay, now if we're looking out for a further buy on this guy, we're looking out for a further buy on this buy, I'll advise that price closes above 1.08400. Let price close above 1.08400. Okay. Let price close above 1.08400, and then you can buy with at least some 15 pips to 20 pips of profit in mind. You can buy with some 15 to 20 pips of profit in mind. Okay. Now, that's it. That's how that one works. But like for looking at EURUSD, I've said that, I would actually be looking out for a sell in this market. Okay, I'll be looking out for a sell in this market. Move on from Euro USD. Two currencies, time is running against us. Let's look at commodities. Look at gold. This is gold, and gold is currently moving because of the high impact data that came out. The high impact data is what gave gold this strength. Okay, so just like Euro USD is doing, gold has given us an inverted hammer here. That's giving us an inverted hammer, and this could mean that would expect a fall if the strength of the dollar continues. So there are two ways I'm going to trade this particular instrument on gold. I could sell once gold buys to, if gold buys to 2038. If gold buys to 2038, I could sell gold, I could sell gold to around at least 2036 or 2035. So if gold buys to 2038, I could sell to 2035. Okay. Another thing is that looking at the current candlestick pattern and looking at this is a place where price has been rejected before, there's a high chance that gold could still fall further. High chance that gold could fall further. So I can start selling gold from 2031. Once gold begins to sell below 2031, I could actually look out for a further sell in gold. From that 2031, I can sell to around 2028. Okay, so there's bearish pressure in gold. I can look out for a sell in gold. In fact, right now you can take a sell in gold, but more conservative guys, you can look out for a sell from 2031. Once gold starts selling below 2031, you can sell to around 2028. And if it sells below that, then you can still sell further. You can still sell further 2028 to around 2026. Okay, that will be my own advice for gold. Okay, so we have a sell. If it buys up to 2038, we can sell from there to 2035, right? We're saying that there's currently bearish pressure in the market, so can even look out for a sell right now. But you can sell from 2031 to 2028. Okay, 2031 to 2028. Okay, that's for gold. Let's look at indices. Well, okay, this is US30, and US30 has, US30 has done very good retracement in the market. That's done very good retracement in the market. This is it on the daily time frame. You can see that from that daily time frame, after the new high it has done, this is like the third day that US30 is trading bearish. This is like the third day US30 is trading bearish. So, personally, I think that from this support where it is, if the strength of the dollar continues, I actually feel that this sell can likely continue. You understand? I feel like this sell can likely continue. I'm checking my RSI to see if we have any form of what's it called now? Divergence. Yes, that's the word. If I have any form of divergence, I'm trying to check and see. But what we are going to do for US30, this place where it is a very strong support. So if I'm going to sell US30, it's going to be below that point here. Let me zoom in a bit. This is 1 hour. If I'm going to sell US30, it's going to be below this point here, where it has done some level of rejection. So I can sell US30. If that sell continues, the strength of dollar continues. If I can sell US30 from 38,819. I can sell US30 from 38,819 to around 38,750. Can sell it from 38,819 to around 38,750. Like I said, there is bearish pressure on US30, and it seems like it's going to be doing a high level of retracement. It's going to be doing a high level of retracement. So that said, even on 1 hour, what I'll be doing is to sell US30 once it is overbought. You understand? That's an opportunity for me to sell US30 once it is overbought. You understand? Now, that's US30. Now, like I said, from that particular point, from 38,819, I could sell to 38,750. Now, what about if we get a push up in US30? Because considering the fact that even on 1 hour, US30 is at a strong support zone. Okay, even on 1 hour, it's at a strong support zone. So if that bullish move is going to continue on US30, we could as well join in from, we have one here, we have this high here, we have lower high, we have lower high, right? So I can actually go in, let's see, above this point here, which is quite far, but for my US30, I could go in at around 39,040. Can go in for my US30 around 39,040 and buy to around 39,115. Can buy from 39,040 to around 39,115. You understand? But there's strength in the dollar, and so I actually see that continued sell for US30. Okay. Now move on from US30. Let's check US100. I have US100 here. US100 actually bearish, also doing some level of retracement. This particular place has been a problem for it. And remember that we talked of the fact that we have an inverted hammer here, we have like a bearish candle that confirms it. So technically, you could actually see a further sell on US100. You know how we've always said that the best thing to do is to buy US100 from a support, buy US100 from a support, right? But with those candlestick patterns we are seeing on daily time frame, something like US30, it's very possible that if we're selling US100, if this selling US100 is going to continue, a better place to sell from is once it starts selling below 17,870. Once it starts selling below 17,870, I think that's a good place to, let me even see. Even on 15 minutes, we have a tight place here. This place here is a rejection. This place here is rejection. This place here is, so let me come in a bit lower. So once it starts selling below 17,860, if it sells below 17,000, let's do like this. In fact, let's do like this because something is coming to my head now. So we can sell US, if this bearish move is going to continue on US100, we can sell it once it closes below 17,840. 17,840. From 17,840, we can actually sell further. We can sell further to 17,800. You understand? We can sell further to 17,800. But given that this is a strong support and there's some kind of liquidity trap here, I could also have like a buy limit around here. I could have a buy, I could scalp a buy limit around here. Not a very long buy, not a very big buy, but I can scalp a buy limit around here. I can, if price buys to 17,865. If price sells to 17,865. Listen, if price, anything that makes price, because it's looking like it's going to release, it's going to sell. You understand? It's looking like it's going to sell. If price sells to 17,865, I can scalp a buy because that's a strong zone. Scalp a buy to around 17,880. You understand? But anything that makes price to sell below 17,840, I'll expect it to sell all the way to 17,800. Okay, just letting you know that US100 is on a strong bearish move. It's on a strong bearish move. So a sell is actually what I would likely advise. If you are actually looking out for a trade to take now, a scalping trade to take or another, personally I advise is sell on US100. I advise is sell. And also anything that pushes US100 to this zone, also anything that pushes US100 to this zone is likely it comes here to take liquidity around this zone here. So I will also be looking out for a sell, once a sell limit at around 18,040. Can be looking out for a sell limit at 18,040. You understand? So that is for US100. Okay, so for US100 we expect is a sell. We have a sell from once it closes below 18,000, 17,840. We also said that if you're scalping, you can actually scalp a sell. But we said if it closes below 17,840, wow, there's going to be a major sell that you can see take advantage of. It's going to be a major sell. Okay. Let's move on. Let's move on. We have looked at gold. We've looked at Euro USD. We looked at GBP USD. Let's look at USD JPY. Remember that first of all, USD JPY is on an uptrend, right? First of all, on the daily time frame, although it's been ranging around this place here. So there's a news that came out that JPY today are considering the fact that they may put an end to the negative interest rates they've been talking about. So they may start to become real competitors against the dollar. Even if the dollar is taking advantage of massive fall in USD JPY. So what I would advise, if you're trading USD JPY, I can come in for my sell below here. I take profit around here. So my USD JPY, I could sell from 150.490. I could sell from 150.490 to around 150.390. That's just 10 pips. Now if you keep selling from there to sell further. But this is a very strong resistance, a place that price will likely have to break before I consider a further buy. You understand? A place the price will likely have to break. So I'm going to wait for price to close above 150.930. If price closes above 150.930, then I'll expect it to buy further. You understand? But technically speaking, this is a place where it's been rejected a couple of times. Strength of dollar notwithstanding, it's a place where it has been rejected a couple of times, and it's very possible that we see that continued rejection today. You understand? Except if we have a major news that can actually drive the market. But that said, we might likely expect a further retracement in the market. And so that's why I have my sell at 150.490 to come out at around 150.390. You understand? That's how I actually trade USD JPY. But I said that if it closes above 150.930, if it closes above 150.930, then I could actually buy further and look out for I think profit of around how many pips now? 20 pips or thereabout, There's strength in the dollar. We'll see how that goes, right? So this is it's 330. Look at the dollar index. We've not had any move yet, but just so recap what we talked about. For Euro USD, we said Euro USD, we can go in for Euro USD at 1.08040. We said that there's a lot of bearish pressure in the market, considering the strength of the dollar. So it seems like price may likely still sell further, right? So we have that. We now said, except if price closes above 1.08400, we can buy and look out for 15 pips of profit, right? But there's kind of bullish strength in the market, so we can actually look out for a sell from 1.08040. 1.08040. We can look out for a sell from that point, right? That's what we said. We looked at GBP USD also. Look at GBP USD, and we said GBP USD, we said there's bearish pressure in GBP USD. Right? We said there's a lot of bearish pressure. We said we can sell GBP USD from 1.26272. Can sell from 1.26272. But even all this zone where GBP USD is a verified resistance, and so it's a place that I actually expect price to sell from. Okay, it's a place where I expect price to sell from. So there's bearish pressure in GBP USD. So if we sell from 1.26270, we can look out for at least 15 pips of profit. Can look out for 15 pips of profit. We also said that if somehow it closes above 1.26620, if it closes above 1.26620, we can now still buy with around 15 pips of profit in mind. Okay, and by now for gold, we actually say if there was anybody who actually took an instant sell on gold, you would actually be in profit by now. But for gold, for those who still who did not take the instant sell, or for those who are working with the entries, what we said was that we can sell from 2031. We can sell from 2031 to around 2028. So we can sell from 2031 to around 2028. We said even if it buys to 2038, if it buys to 2038, we can sell from there back to 2035, right? That's what we said about gold. Then US 100. We said US 100, there's bearish pressure on US 100. If you are trading US 100, we said there's bearish pressure on US 100. You can actually sell US 100 from 17,840. If there's anybody who actually took instant sell on US 100, you'll be in profit. But we said we can sell US 100 once it closes below 17,840. Okay, we can sell it from there. We also said that we could have a sell limit on US 100 at around 18,040. There's bearish pressure in US 100. So we can sell from 17,840. We can scalp a sell right now on US 100, or we can sell from 17,840 to around 17,800. You understand? Then we said that, yeah, that's what we said for US 100. US 30. Okay, US 30 is already in profit. 38,819 is where we enter. We said we are coming out at around 38,750. So please monitor your trades for those persons who took it. Monitor your trades. USD JPY. USD JPY, we said we could see a continued push up, but USD JPY is currently at a strong resistance. So technically we had a sell stop at 150.490 to sell to around 150.390. You understand? Then we now bought from 150.930 to around 151. We have a buy. So if it closes above 150.930, we said we'll buy it to around 151.120. Okay, 151.120. Well, like you would anybody who knows know that most times if you check with me or check with us, I usually avoid D40 during during afternoon session, because it's more like it's how will I put it now? It's more active during the European session. You understand? So it's more active during European session. So that's why most likely I look more to US indices during this time, because we are now in the New York session. You understand? But someone is asking, why is he buying? Oh, why? It's buying because technically it's being supported by the 50 period moving average here. It's buying because it's currently on a support that it has not been able to break. As you can see on 1 hour, it has been ranging around here, so it's not been able to break this place. So that is why it's buying. It's buying once price cannot break a support, actually buy. You understand? But also understand that D40 is like at a new high. It's made a new high. So the risk of buying at this place is very high. There's a very high risk of buying where the market is currently, because it's at a very new high. So I expect a level of retracement. I expect a level of fall. But the truth is that this is not a session. It's in a European session. So most likely that we may not get enough volatility in the market like we'll get by 9 a.m. for DE40. You understand? Then someone talked about GBP USD. GBP USD instant, for those people who took GBP USD instant sell, say they are currently on a loss, which is true, because you see that we had some level of rejection, but GBP USD is still trading below this verified resistance here. You understand? Still trading below this verified resistance. So as long as it cannot break this verified resistance, I think a sell is still okay to hold. This session is it's European session, and what that means is that it trades in the morning. You have more activity or more volatility from 9 a.m. Normally it used to be 8 a.m., but because of daylight savings, 9 a.m. From 9 a.m. get more volatility for DE40. So you may want to consider trading it by that time. You understand? Even US 100 has kind of, anybody who took, so I say actually sold very well, but there is a kind of rejection here on US 100. Don't forget, guys, for US 100 that generally speaking, with the way DE40 has done, and DE40 has made a new high, okay, that is how US 100 also has made new high and has done some level of retracement. You understand here? So we have a weak support here that is affecting price, but there's still bearish pressure in the market. You understand? So remember that we are selling US 100. For those people who do not been able to scalp the sell, and we are selling US, we have a more stable price at 17,840. Now if it sells below 17,840, we're going to sell all the way to 17,800, right? But there's bearish pressure in that guy. Okay, there's bearish pressure in US 100. I want to watch out for that. What else? So yeah, what of US 30? US 30 still ranging around that place, but there's bearish pressure. Just monitor it. Most importantly, the most important thing is about closing in profit, right? That's the cocoa. So that is what we should watch out for. Let me see. I was talking to someone about AUD/JPY, and I think that, guys, I think we should watch out on AUD/JPY as it's in a good place where it's likely going to buy to the upside. Okay, I think AUD/JPY is at the point where it's going to buy to the upside, so you can look out for a buy on AUD/JPY. If you are buying AUD/JPY, you can look out for a stop loss of 10 pips below or 5 pips below this verified support. You understand? So my stop loss can be around 97,700. My stop loss can be around 97,700, and I can consider buying all the way to around 98,000. I'm saying 90,000, 97,700 for my stop loss, can be around 97,700, and then I can buy all the way to around 98,150. Okay, I can buy all the way to 98,150, right? That's what I would advise for AUD/JPY. Okay. Will not okay. Don't actually feel like taking US 2000 today. And I always work with what I feel like. You understand? But if we look at US 2000, bullish pressure in the market. It's done its own retracement, done its retracement so well. Right now, it's being handled by a support that we have here. Handled by a support, but there's still bearish pressure even in US 2000. There's still bearish pressure. So what I'm going to do for US 2000 is we have a strong support here. I could have my buy on US 2000. If I'm looking out for a buy, I can buy from 2050. I have my buy stop from 2050 to around 2055. I have a buy stop on US 2000 from around 2050 to around 2055. You understand? That's what I can do. But from this verified resistance, I will not want to go in for a further buy there. Okay. More of a buy can be, I can look out for a buy around somewhere like this place here. I can look out for a buy at around 2027. I can look out for a buy from around 2027. You understand? Look out for a buy from around 2027. I did not give entry number. I said look out for a buy on AUD/JPY. You don't need an entry number. You should just go and enter a buy, especially when you have stop loss. If you are with some of the trainings we are doing also, you could also use candlestick pattern. You could wait for an appropriate candlestick pattern to hold before you actually buy AUD/JPY. But from that strong support, I think it's actually fine to look out for a buy from there. You understand? So guys, let me state this, please. Like we said, today is Wednesday. On Thursday, we will be having a special training. On Thursday, we'll be having a special training. Sorry, on Friday, I will be in Ibadan on Friday. So Friday 10 a.m. guys, I'll be expecting us. Also, tomorrow, for our guys in Lagos, tomorrow we'll be having a special training called Winners Trading Formula, WTF, Winners Trading Formula, that will be held by my Oga Shegs, head of education, Rally Trade, Olusegun. We'll be holding it. We'll be holding it at our Lagos office, Right House, by 10 a.m. 10 a.m. We'll be talking about trading systems for consistent profit. So ensure to make it a date with us, okay? Ensure to make it a date with us. So we will be also holding our AI training, AI invention conference tomorrow. We're holding it at Jubilee Hotel in Warri. We're holding it at Jubilee Hotel in Warri tomorrow by 10 a.m. Please make sure you avail yourself. Okay, make sure you avail yourself for those events. Yes. So guys, please, that's what we'll be having. For those of us in Ibadan, we will be coming to you in Ibadan. Then we'll be having our training. We're having training. Um, um, and also seminar. We're having our seminar at our Port Harcourt, our Lagos, Abuja office. So you have somebody who is interested, who you want to explain things to, you can direct them to the office. Let them go to the office. For Thursday and Friday, we'll be having those trainings by 11 a.m. Port Harcourt will be 10 a.m. For Port Harcourt, it's going to be 10 a.m. Okay. Also, we'll be at Abeokuta Continental Suites. Be at Continental Seats at Presidential Boulevard, Abeokuta, Thursday and Friday by 11 a.m. So please let us make sure that we avail ourselves for all this. We'll be when we have our event in Enugu, we'll definitely let you know. But still making plans towards that. Okay. In Abuja, we had it in Abuja some weeks back. We sent mails and all that, so maybe you didn't get it. But next time we're having it, we'll let you know. Okay. Let you know. So, guys, we will continue again by the special grace of God tomorrow by 8 a.m. for our morning market review. Okay. For those of us in Ibadan, make sure that you're there on Friday so that we can talk and discuss live and direct. Okay. Thank you so much for your time, guys. Have a blessed day. Enjoy the rest of your day.